In a small quiet village, far from the noise of the cities, lived a humble man named Mr. Daniel. He owned little and asked for less, but the day his wife gave birth to triplets, his life became a story the village would never forget. Not one, not two, but 3 baby boys. They were so identical that even their own mother sometimes hesitated before calling their names. People from nearby villages came just to see them, amazed by how perfectly alike they looked. Raising them was not easy. Teachers at school couldn't tell them apart. Neighbors often confused their names. And Mr. Daniel himself sometimes scolded David for something Derek had done, or praised Daniel Jr. when it was David who had earned it. The boys quickly learned to use this to their advantage, swapping clothes and pretending to be each other. But beneath their mischief, each child carried something extraordinary. David had a voice so pure and powerful that even the birds seemed to pause when he sang. Derek's mind worked like a clock of genius, quick, precise, and always ahead of others. Daniel Jr. was born with courage that outshone men twice his age, fearless in the face of any challenge. Despite their gifts, the trouble they caused was endless. People whispered to Mr. Daniel that his boys would only bring him headaches. But he chose to see them differently. He decided to raise them with patience and love, believing that one day, they would prove the world wrong. Years passed, and the boys grew into men. One afternoon, they stood before their father and said, "Dad, it's time for us to marry." When the wedding day arrived, the village erupted in celebration. Music filled the air, and laughter rang through the streets. The triplets walked proudly, each holding the hand of his bride. 3 weddings in one day, a sight no one in the village had ever seen before. Mr. Daniel sat at the front, watching his sons with tears in his eyes. He thought of the sleepless nights, the days of confusion, the moments when people doubted him. And now, he was watching his boys step into their own lives as strong, good men. That night, as the moon shone over the quiet village, he sat outside and whispered to himself, "They may have troubled me when they were young, but today, they are my greatest pride." Sometimes the blessings God gives us come wrapped in challenges. If you nurture them with love, guide them with patience, and believe in them when the world doubts, they will one day stand as the proof that patience always pays. If this story touched your heart, remember, the awakening room is where stories come alive, where every word carries a lesson, and every lesson carries hope. Subscribe, tap the notification bell, and share this story with someone who needs to hear it.